I don't think it was only my fault we went 0-4. I think it was only my fault we went 0-2, but not 0-4. The first two games were on me, but the second two games, not really. I mean, we should have won the last game anyways. And for the Excel game, I would say not really. No. The reason for the camera replacement was actually that yesterday it was raining a lot in Berlin. So I was from a boy band 10 years ago. And I kind of like this angle. It feels very much like a gamer kind of angle. So going for it again today, even though it's not raining. What game would you go pro in if it wasn't League? If I could choose freely? CSGO, I think. I think one of the best things of being a pro player is traveling around, playing big tournaments in even bigger arenas or cities, I guess. And in CSGO they do that all the time, I feel like, or at least they used to do that all the time. And in League we don't do that as much anymore. We did in the early years, like in 2012 and 2013 when I started playing, we were doing that all the time as well. But in the later years it's, I guess, up to 4 times a year, maybe 5 if you would count in All-Stars, because then it will be spring finals playoffs thing, summer playoffs final thing, maybe MSI, maybe Worlds, and maybe All-Stars. And I think in CSGO and in how League was in the early days, you would travel that many times within a month sometimes.
Let us hunt those who
if not a month, maybe 2 months. So it's a big difference in that regard. And I personally think that it's like one of the more fun things of being a pro player, traveling around together with your team and playing these tournaments in these big cities, in these big arenas. I think it's like what you long for when you go to bed at night as a pro player. If you've lived through it and know how it feels, I think you long for it. Let's try another one. Probably laning against 6, right? So in theory I should take MR, but question is, does it help? Maybe the armor would just be nice for like medium damage and Rekkles. I used to play CS 1.6 as well. So big fan of. In Sweden we call it HNS. I think it's hide and seek, right? Yeah, hide and seek. I thought this was really fun. I used to play a lot with my friends. And also played something called Spelarenan, which is, I think it was like ranked by colors, like basically ranked solo, and then you had like a color system to determine how good you were. I think it was called Spelarenan, but I could be wrong. if you go Wits End first or second this game? Yeah, it's not a bad idea actually. Never tried it before, but the theory is there. I think it's not a bad idea. I'll actually try that. Thanks for telling me.
Nothing's changed since I joined the Sentinels. Well, better weapons, maybe.
Usually I feel like it's better to have this one open, but maybe on Vayne I've been thinking it's better to have this one open because let's say enemies can be here, right? If I run like this and I start getting movement speed now, then I know they're there. But if I have this, no, not this one on, then I wouldn't see, unless I check the box that would appear here. I can show you how it looks. Actually, I don't even get the box, so for sure it's better than I thought I'd actually get the box, but I don't. Because there I got the movement speed, I didn't get this Night Hunter box, which I thought would be here. So maybe on Vayne it's better to play with champion info instead of runes panel, because then I can see when I get the movement speed or not. And it could maybe save me from running it down. Let's see now if I can show you what I mean. So you see 330, 330, 330, 330, 360. So even if he was here, I would be able to tell that someone is there. We're checking the movement speed. Kind of aim specific, I guess, but Hail of Blades is so broken, no? It's not right. Especially when you get the Q reset as well, you have 4 Hail of Blades instead of 3. Pretty poke jump. I love this rune, Hail of Blades. I feel like everything else is so useless in comparison. And it could be that everything else is actually fine, but Hail of Blades is so OP, so it doesn't feel like everything else is fine. But it could be that it actually is fine. I just think when I'm playing Hail of Blades, I have like so much possibilities. When I'm playing like footwork on Jhin or PTA, it's much less. I think lethal tempo can be interesting. Tempo and blades, but for PTA and footwork, I think many times I don't feel the rune when I'm playing, if that makes sense. Like I don't feel like I can play around with the rune as much as I can with lethal tempo and Hail of Blades. But it could be that Hail of Blades is just really OP and makes everything else seem weak, when in reality maybe it's actually not weak, it's just Hail of Blades. I have not played against Tom before, I don't know what he just did. What did he just do? Wait, he doesn't have eat actually, I'm trolling. I mean, I know what he does, yeah, I haven't seen it before. I thought he had eat, but he doesn't have eat until 6, right? This guy can't just die here. Alright. Let's try to push this. He will TP though in 2 seconds, and time will be here. So we might have to fight. Here we go. What the fuck? I'm dead. Maybe Trash can live. I can live. Wait, you saved me. Well played. Wait, it's not great though. Yeah, I really need to go into a practice tool and play Tom because I don't know what's going on. I do not know what's going on. Oh, wait. No. Okay. Oof. Hope this builds into Wits End. Yes, it does.
Never had tools like this. Guess the Sentinels are good for something. New look, same priorities, same perfect aim.
Okay, so he has his dive thing. I need to keep that in mind. He has his dive thing on W, right? And then he has his E thing on R. But everything else is about the same. He's a bit different with damage and stuff, right? He heals as well, I think, from his passive.
I'm fine without allies. Usually.
I'm gonna go check her for pink.
Which weapon is a tactical question, but it's also a fun one. Darkness won't take the
That deals a lot of damage.
Not while I'm breathing. Just give me a word and tell me what.
No, I didn't get the kill. It's fine. I reset my passive, I think, on Tom, that's why.
Glare and righteousness. Need another weapon for HP. Any other sentinels around? Good.
What would you build after with Zen though? Would you just skip a mythic this game? No. I guess you do this and then Kraken maybe. Like, I could just do that and then go on with my build as normally, I think. Or just skip PD this game, do this, then wins us.
Did not see the harrowed hordes coming. Not impressed.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Double kill. An ally has been slain.
Just gonna ult this probably.
I still hunt monsters,
Shit.
but now I prioritize.
How not E6 actually.
Not enjoying the end of the world, but at least I
Is
know
there a
what
plant
to
and
do.
river? No. No. You wait here though. But now time is 6, so he has eat. Like he used to.
From silver to stone, feels different. Good different though. You will be purged.
It looks so troll.
I'm the last defense. Less gold, more gear, stocking. Was prepared for the horrors that get bigger. Could have done without so many of them. The Sentinels think too much. It's simple. See a fiend, kill a fiend.
Shit.
The bow has a new weight. Or maybe that's my responsibilities. Better clear makes me a better hunter.
Didn't get that kill either, but again, it's fine. I should be 4-0 right now.
I'll put you down.
Your turret has been destroyed. An ally has been slain.
I don't need to be the Sentinel's best. I'm already the best. Be nice to see the base again. Even nicer to see it.
I can run top.
A chance to wipe out a great evil.
Your turret has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain.
No wasted motion.
I think I should go back top. This wave is not good.
But it's not just me fighting anymore.
Turret plate will fall soon.
Stay still. It's more fun.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Been training for this my whole life, though I didn't expect the mopey guys of the Shadow Army.
Alright.
I can handle shades of gray if I'm wielding Relic Stone.
It looks so troll.
While I hold back the hell. Well, maybe a
Wait, did he just do that? Let me go.
all of our parts in this fight. Yours was to lose. The stone is an extension of my will.
Normally I would take the split trick spawning, so I wanna go there.
It was So I get a cool bow, but people talk to me. Win some, lose some.
Thank you. I'm sure we make it. But they were dead, so actually we should make it.
Enemies I outmaneuver. Friends I tolerate.
I think bot, not mid. Because 6 will be mid.
We'll see.
So it's better to push bot than mid.
Stone is just as cold and deadly in my hand as silver.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Probably a Rise here, right? Solo Rise. I think we dive him if we can.
Shadow Apocalypse. Who saw this coming? Other than me.
I don't think we hit this though. Because they're gonna base and go there, so we're inting for sure for diving now. I don't think they're still top. Maybe on Herald with jungle.
Wraiths I expected. Allies.
I think camping here is not bad, for example. It's warded though. Oh, here. I'll just base Kraken, I think.
They never see their death. I've always hunted evil.
Ah, they're already spawning. But I am overstaying now. Could take their Krugs, at least in, maybe.
I won't shy from darkness when there's evil to fight.
Shut down.
So now everyone wants to fight monsters.
If they walk up a little bit, I'm gonna invis, I think.
New life, same priorities. Same perfect day.
Moving. He's winning that though, isn't it? Yeah, he wins that, I think.
Shut down.
Nice. Smurf.
I'm fine without allies. Usually. Which weapon is a tactical question, but it's also a fun one.
Good idea. Good idea.
Darkness won't take the way. Not while I'm
Nice.
A summoner has disconnected.